Today I have two special guests, and they are sweet potatoes. I want to tell you a story about them because I absolutely love them. I always go around scouting good sweet potatoes. And one day I was in the supermarket and I found these Indonesian ones. And of course, I'm obsessed about them. They are about $6 at that point, and I was super happy. Then one day it became $7. And I'm like, oh, they increased the price. Well, okay, fine, I'll still buy it. And then one day it went up to $9. And I was super angry because I thought it's just too expensive for sweet potatoes. And you know what? After a long period of time, I think it has been like a year now, the price has gone back down to $8. So this story inspired me because I realized there are a lot of business lessons around us that we creator entrepreneurs can learn. So I want to tell you all about it. Are you ready for it? The first lesson I learned here is that it is okay to experiment with pricing. So you can see here, they brought in the sweet potato product to the supermarket. And honestly, they have no idea what the optimal pricing is. So they just need to play around to figure out, okay, people will pay $8 for a box of sweet potatoes. I actually did the same for my course, Email Course Engine. I did a tier pricing when I was creating the product. So it started from 29 and then 49, 59, and I launched at 79. And eventually, 1 month after launch, I said it's gonna go up to $99, which happened. And you know what? I thought that would be the price point that I would settle at. But recently I tweeted that I'm bringing the price back down to 79 because I look at the data and I see a lot of friction at the $99 price point, even though the data is not a lot. But my gut feeling tells me that actually the price point should be 79. So I actually just changed the price back to 79 and decided to call it a day. But because I tweeted about it, then people come in and say, Kevon, you can actually make that the basic plan. You can offer like a premium plan with more things, maybe your one-on-one calls. And I was like, oh yeah, I got lazy because I didn't want to experiment with pricing. And this is a side benefit of building in public, right? I build in public and people give me feedback. That's amazing. So for you, what you want to do is, first of all, you want to learn to price outside of your comfort zone. Always price something that you're a little uncomfortable. And I actually wrote an article so that you should check that out if you want to learn more about it. And once you launch, you should never stop experimenting with pricing. You know, different prices, different packages, because one small tweak in pricing can open up a lot for you. So if you're thinking, oh, I need to generate more revenue, I need to create more products, no, you don't have to. And then I like to walk around the supermarket because I love to discover what people are doing. And I found out that, you know, at the entrance, they always put a lot of promotional products, or they are having this like credit card sales, you get 10% off or something. And I'm thinking they're using these promotional things to drive people in. And the whole intention is they don't want to make a profit on these items. It's okay if they are just selling these items at cost. So what did that tell us? Is that not all of your product need to make a profit. So for example, I have books like Find Joy in Chaos. And these are books and paperback ebooks. Usually they're like $5 to $10, right? So they're actually super cheap. So in my mind, my book is kind of like my business card. I would love more people to enjoy it so that more people can find out, wow, Kevon has a lot of value to share. So you know what I did when my second daughter was about to be born? I celebrate her birth. On that day, I tell everyone, hey, today my book is pay whatever you want. Some people pay $1, some people pay like $40. When my book was like $30 at max, I don't know what he's thinking, but thank you so much if you're that person. And you know, 200 people got my book on that day. So that's how I brought people into my supermarket, by offering some kind of promotion. But now you're thinking, should you be offering promotion all the time? Because wouldn't that stop people from buying and they would just wait for the next discount? Well, you're exactly right. This is why you don't offer promotion on your core product. So if you come into my course, Building Public Mastery, I never offer a discount there because I don't want to kind of ruin my reputation or have a lower perceived value from the students or prospective students. But for my other products, they are not my main offering, so I can offer promotional products. And of course, if you keep offering promotions, then people are gonna wait for the next one, right? So the key is you have to do it randomly. Like, don't be predictable. Don't be like giving out discount every single month. People will know what you're doing. So for me, it's my daughter's birth. It is once in a lifetime thing. I'm not gonna have more children, so it's never going to happen again. By the way, my wife would love to hear this. But actually, we agree on this already. Okay, Kavan, get back on track. All right, so if you're stuck at the stage where you're saying, I don't have an audience, Kavan, so I cannot build in public. I'm not able to get to a point where I have something to give to people like you. Well, then I would like you to reframe it a little bit, because what you can do is you can start with a free product. And you can use that free product to attract people into the supermarket first. Well, you don't have anything to sell in the supermarket? That's okay. That's actually better. And then you can just like talk to people, discover their needs, and then just start putting the first product on the shelf, and then put the second product on the shelf, and then put the third product on the shelf. All right, and then I continue to walk around the supermarket, and I see this like special price tag on different kinds of products. They are saying that this milk is 50% off. This cookie is 30% off. Do you know what they're doing? They're getting rid of the inventory because they're expiring. So what did we learn as creators? I'm thinking that, we have a lot of products, big or small, sitting in our cabinet, right? And sometimes we just don't know what to do with them. There are not enough traffic coming in to buy your product or check out your products. Do we need to constantly throw it out on social media to sell them? Well, yes, but you don't do it that way. Basically, I've been observing different creators, and I love this strategy by Josh Spector. Basically, if you want to push a product because it's quite dead, you make a week special about that product. Maybe you can say this week you are able to get this price point before it goes up next week. Maybe you can say you're opening this up and then you'll close it again. Maybe you can say like this week you can get like 30% off and then there's no more discount. So basically you can just like do different kinds of things to make sure that the product is moving. People are seeing the discount, people are seeing the extra benefits, and they would just get it right there. But of course, I have to remind you that if the product is not beloved, like the customer are not enjoying that right now, it doesn't really matter even if you're giving it away for free. It will not do much to your business. So all in all, I find this fascinating. I think the supermarket people, they're like business masterminds. Like they really know how to play with our behavior, our psychology, and all that. So back to the sweet potatoes, right? Do I still buy them? Well, honestly, I really don't think that they are worth $8 a box. So we stopped buying them. I stopped eating sweet potatoes. But you know what? My wife saw my favorite sweet potatoes on discount yesterday. So she surprised me by buying me a box. Best wife ever. So that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video.